What is going on, everybody? It's JPlays1 here. I'm back in our video, and today we're back in our tier list. And the tier we're doing is amazing. The tier list we're doing is the plants and the Plants vs Zombies. And pretty self-explanatory. We got the tiers: actually broken, godlike, amazing, good, situational, usable, bad, and even Crazy Dave can't fix you. So let's start off. Looks like we're starting off with the Cob Cannon. Cob Cannon's godlike. I wouldn't say it's actually broken. It costs a lot of sun. That's because it's so amazing. Just tap anywhere and basically kill anything. Survival Endless it's really good in. I mean, you pretty much have to have it. And what else is there to say about this? I mean, I guess you need two kernel corn to plant on top. But I mean, I say it's worth it. It's such a good card. Just make sure it doesn't get eaten by the imps when the Gargantua throws it. Moving on to Coffee Bean. Coffee Bean is situational. I mean, you usually don't see it. I don't really take the Coffee Bean with me because I don't use it to wake up night plants that are asleep during the day. I mean, it's cheap, which I do like, but I just feel like it really comes... How do I say this? The main reason you're going to use it is maybe on a Doom Shroom and wait to wake it up till the right moment. Or you can use it on like a Hypnose Room in a pinch, but just take day plants. It's just simpler. Moving on to Doom Shroom. Doom Shroom is godlike during night levels. During daytime, like I said, he can still be used because you can just plant him and his recharge will already start, and you can, whenever you want to bowl him up, just put on the Coffee Bean. But Doom Shroom on night level, it's just, you place it down, you just kill basically everything on your screen, and for 125 sun, it's good at what it does, I'll say that much, and it is an amazing plant. Flower Pot is situational. I mean, what can I say? You plant it on the roof, you can't, and then you place plants on it. You don't take it out of the roof level. So, situational to the roof. Fume Shroom is good. The lack of range hurts, but it's pretty cheap at what it does. It's basically what you do to take care of screen door zombies, and having a lot of these, masses of these, is actually pretty good. Garlic is, I would say, it's good or amazing. I'm going to say it's amazing, simply because people, like, half the people that play Plants vs Zombies 1 still just don't understand how it works, and being able to divert strategies like moving them into and doing a Gloom Shroom, just putting lots of Gloom Shrooms on the side, so it's like walking through Gloom Shrooms or like Spike Weed or Spike Rock, and just there's so many different ways you can use the Garlic. It's an amazing plant is what I have to say about it. Gatling Pea, godlike. I'm pretty sure we all know this. Putting this with Torchwood is just amazingly high damage. Gargantuars even aren't going to survive very long. It's an amazing plant. A lot like his... I wouldn't say the night version, but it's kind of like the night version in Gloom Shroom. Like I just said with the Garlic, you can do the Gloom Walk. And you do need a pumpkin with this to converge, because it has horrible range, but it can attack in any direction, and it's overall a really good plant. I mean, it works better in numbers, which, I mean, yeah. Coin Magnet. Gravebuster. The Gravebuster is situational. Maybe I might even put it in bad. I'm leaving situational, though, just because there's so many other things you can use on night levels other than the Gravebuster. But, I mean, yeah, I'm just going to leave it in situational. Hypnose Room is probably one of the most fun plants to use in the game, honestly. It's not really that good, though, but it might just be good enough to go into... I'm going to leave it in the good. Just because of how fun it is to hypnotize dancing the disco zombie, and how it spawns in other minions and hypnotizing bucket heads and football zombies. I'm leaving good. It's fun seeing zombies fight for you. What else is there to say? Cactus. I mean, it doesn't do that much damage. Its only use is to pop balloons. It costs a lot of sun, and I don't think it pierces, so might as well use the Pea Shooter for a cheaper price. Anyways. Moving on to Chomper. Chomper is personally my favorite plant from Plants vs Zombies 1, but as much as I hate to say he wasn't amazing, but I won't say he's pretty bad, but I don't think he's worst plant in the game, so I'm putting usable, simply because, I mean, you unlock it pretty early in the game, so if there's like a bucket head that you need to deal with, just place down a Chomper and it'll just take care of it real quick, eat it, and yeah, so it's putting usable, because it can be good in some scenarios. Ice Shroom is amazing. It's not quite as good as Doom Shroom. It just freezes all plants on your screen for a cheap price, and That's all I can really say about it. Imitator's good. It copies a plant before you choose a plant before the round. You use the imitator to copy it, so you can plant it down quicker. And overall, it's a good plant. I mean, it's really like any plant, but yeah. Jalapeno's godlike. It completely just takes down a lane of zombies, and it two-shots Gargantuars. Just place down a bunch of... Make sure to damage the Gargantuar and place down a Jalapeno for the finisher. And it's just... It's an amazing plant. And it gets rid of ladders. What's not to love about it? Kernel corn, I'm going to put in... Put them in... I think kernel corn... Good, because the butter, I mean, that's the only reason anyone uses them. It's the only reason I use them. Having lots of these is basically just a giant... Kind of like the ice shroom. It just keeps on stunning them in place with the butter. And overall, I mean... I wouldn't use it. I mean, I definitely take into Survival Endless or any of this, but it can be good. Here's the franchise superstar along with the Sunflower, the Pea Shooter. The Pea Shooter is not really that good, honestly. It can be used because you have to use on the first couple lanes. I mean, first couple. Well, I forgot the name. I forgot the name. I'm just gonna call it worlds. It's good enough. It can be used. It's not amazing. It's just a Pea Shooter. Lily Pad's kind of the same thing with the flower pot, except honestly it might be kind of worse, just because, I mean, there's only 2 lanes in the water, but I don't know, it's just the same reason I gave for the flower pot. Magnet Shroom's amazing. It takes away bucket heads, takes away screen doors, takes away all-star summit. It's an amazing plant. Cattail is godlike. It's a super expensive plant, but it makes up for it having homing, and it targets the zombie closest to the house. It can target any lane, and yeah, it only struggles when there's like waves of zombies. Yeah. Cherry Bomb, it's a good insta-kill plant. It's not the best. I'm just gonna put it in good, because when you first unlock it, it can take care of the waves of cone heads and bucket heads they send at you. So it's a good enough plant. Blover is situational. Sometimes it's amazing when you got balloon zombies and fog levels, but most of the time you don't take it along with you. But when you use it, it's really good. Marigold. I don't like putting these down here, but I mean, they don't really help you in any way, shape, or form. Melon is godlike. I mean, we all know it's super expensive. 3-inch sun. Does crazy amount of damage and splash. What's not to love about this guy? Planturn is situational, really. Use it on Vase Breaker, you use it on fog levels, not much else to say. Potato Mine. Good, it takes care of the first zombie on each level and takes care of bucket heads and screen doors. Plus, it's super cheap, only 25 sun. I like the plant. Who doesn't like the plant? Shroom. Let me just... Okay. 0 cost. 0. Spam it through night levels. Enough said. Pumpkin is godlike. You can use it with gloom shrooms. Use it with cattails, and can't put on Cob Cannon, sadly, but it's best with gloom shroom probably, and it's absolutely amazing. And it's basically a tall nut for your single plant. It's a tall nut that doesn't take up a space. Repeater is good. I mean, Pea Shooter times 2, so it goes up 2 tiers. Scary Shroom is bad. I mean, even on the night levels when you first unlock it, you want to be using Fume Shroom and stuff and those things over it. The only thing it has is range, but it's really not that good. Sea Shroom is good. It's also a 0 cost, but the reason that it's not in actually broken, like Puff Shroom, is because it can only go in water lanes, and it has a slower recharge. And I forgot to mention, Puff Shroom's recharge is super fast, so that definitely helps it. Moving on to Cabbage... Voice crack. Moving on to Cabbage Pole, it's bad. I mean, I'd rather use the Pea Shooter. I mean, you could say it has the Pea Shooter, because you can on roof levels. Actually, because you can use it on roof level, that's really the only time you would use it. I'm putting it in usable. I don't think it's Kernel Polt, but it's... I said Kernel Corn earlier, didn't I? Wow. But it's just not as good as Kernel Polt. Snow pea is good. Actually, I think it's amazing. And when you're using the snow pea, that's kind of what you're basing your defense around. So you're not gonna use a Torchwood, obviously. So you're kind of relying on the snow pea when you use it. But the reason you do is because it's amazing. Spike Rock is good. It does a lot of damage. It slows Zombonis. It stops. I don't know what I was gonna say. I completely forgot. But stopping Zombonis is the main use for it. But it can do damage to zombies really good with the walnuts and tall nuts and pumpkins. So it's good. Same with its little brother, the Spike. I forgot the name. I think it's Spike Weed. Might be wrong on that. But it's same thing. Going to stop one Zomboni, but it can still stop a Zomboni, and it's pretty good on its own. Split pea is bad. I think we can all agree on it. Use it to stop miners, but you can still use better things. Yeah. Squash is, we just move it up to godlike because it is godlike. Only 75 sun to take care of bucketheads, coneheads, and pretty much anything. The only downside is that it takes a slow recharge. Starfruit. Getting confused by this? Godlike. Why? So spammable. I don't know if you guys have ever tried spamming this. When you guys get a chance, try to spam this, and you'll see how good this plant is. Shroom. Downgraded sunflower. Sunflower. Amazing. Even godlike. Just because, I mean, it is your economy. You can win without it. It's just way harder to. So you want to be using the sunflower. Tall nut, good. Downgrade the pumpkin. Tangled kelp is good. It's a squash for the water. Anyways, moving on to 3-peater. 3-peater is I'd say it's usable, or it's good, or it's useful. I'm gonna say it's useful just because of the price of it. 325 sun's pretty expensive. And I mean, honestly, you're a better price using 3 Pea Shooters, but I mean, if you get a bunch of these, it's just amazing, but the chance that you get a bunch of these, the price is not very high. Torchwood is godlike. It is, I can put it amazing, just because the fact that 175 sun is a lot to spend on something that doesn't attack zombies, but just because of how much it helps Pea Shooters. Like, a Pea Shooter, had the Pea Shooter had a Torchwood in front of it, I'd move Pea Shooter up to amazing, but that's why Torchwood's again amazing. Twin Sunflower is just gonna go in, situational. Twin Sunflower's gonna go in good. I mean, I personally don't think it's as good as the Sunflower, but it's good on its own. I'm actually gonna put it in amazing just because it's sunflowers, but yeah, it's a good plant. What else is there to say? Umbrella Leaf, situational, gets rid of bungees, nothing else to say. Walnut, I think, is good. I think it's amazing. I think it's better than Tall Nut, even though I know it doesn't block like Pogo and Javelin like Tall Nut does. I just like to use it more than the Tall Nut, and it's way cheaper. Moving on to Winter Melon, that is getting the godlike because same thing except for Watermelon, except it slows down zombies to it. So, yeah, guys, this is my Plants vs. Zombies plants tier list. And thanks, guys, for showing support on the last Zombie Hatred tier list. And thanks, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!